Hi Dora! Welcome to Yeotown Life. We're going to be filming our winter warming stew, soup, casserole,
that kind of thing. Yeah, well, it's warming and it's hearty and it's got some nice spices in it.
Spicy,
and
which
we've got
we love.
some fresh ginger.
And fresh ginger, which we all know the health benefits of fresh ginger, don't we?
Yeah.
I love using ginger in the morning with just some fresh water and lemon, so I'm excited this has a real ginger flavor to it.
Definitely got a kick to it.
Definitely has a kick. Okay, so what are we starting off with? Go ahead.
I've just peeled the root ginger.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to grate it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and just put it straight into the pot like this. And what you'll find is that the fibres kind of stick to the outside, like that. So you only get the nice bit into the actual pot. So that works okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and like you said,
lovely,
isn't it?
I love cooking with ginger because I think it's one of those. I mean, some people find it a bit overpowering, but I find it really gives it a certain warmingness to it. It isn't too spicy, but it kind of gives it, a spiciness.
It's a kind of background heat.
Yeah, it's background heat. I love that.
Yeah.
So we're starting off with the ginger essentially. Is there anything in the pot? A bit of oil or just
bit of coconut oil.
Bit of coconut oil. So a little bit of coconut oil in the pot.
Yeah, and I've used about an inch of ginger.
About an inch of ginger, so a small little bit. Yeah. And it'll be all written underneath this video screen. You'll see the ingredients. So you don't have to worry the quantities and the amount. Yeah. All right, getting the onions in there now.
Yeah, finely chopping an onion.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, don't have to be too fussy about it.
Yeah.
Just get that in there.
It's good chopping. I'm not such a great chopper. I feel like that's my I love cooking, but my chopping skills.
Your chopping skills.
But
you need nice.
You need good knives. I think that I tend to just sort of, take any knife that's available. But great. Huh.
Like any artist, you have to love your tools.
Yeah. It's all the tools, isn't it?
That's the difference.
The right kit for the job.
Okay, so we're going to put this onto the agar just to let it warm up.
Okay, cool. So have a lovely big, maybe you can see the country kitchen agar, which is lovely to cook on, but it is very specific, isn't it? It's quite a specific
thing.
So if they're cooking at home, what are we looking at?
Just putting it on a low heat.
Low heat.
And just letting the onions just cook down softly.
Okay.
Yeah, with the ginger. We're going to put in some garlic and we're going to put in some fresh turmeric as well.
Fresh turmeric. Yes. Well, we love turmeric. It's quite the power food of the moment, isn't it?
Absolutely. And we're using it the same way as we would with the ginger. We're just going to take the peel off, just like this, and then just grate it in.
It's a fine little piece too, so it's just a small piece of turmeric. And again, is that quite flavorful? I mean, turmeric's
it's not got that strong a flavour.
Yeah, okay.
But it's such a healthy thing to have in there.
Yeah,
it really is. Steadies your blood sugars. Got a lot of claims about real health benefits to it. So well worth using. And quite an intriguing smell.
Yeah, a lot of people are putting, we've just started putting in some more smoothies. One of our Yotini smoothies that we've been doing. I think, we've kind of sort of adding some turmeric in.
Just going to grate this in here.
Definitely a good one to add into a lot of meals, really, I think.
Most savoury things.
Yeah, most savoury things you can throw in a little bit of turmeric. It would be really beneficial.
Yes, I'll just a bit fierce.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling it off the side.
Yeah.
Just keeping it going. Okay, this is getting a bit hot on here. Mercedes, do you think you could give me a hand?
Sure.
And just give this a stir. Yeah, and we'll just push it on the edge. Yeah. And then I'll find some spices. And I'll do this with a teaspoon.
All right.
So this kind of shows you what's going in. So
a little bit of chili.
Let's have a teaspoon of chili.
Teaspoon of chili.
Yeah.
Great.
That looks good in there. And then some cinnamon. Which again is really good for those blood sugars.
Yeah.
Really helps to steady them.
That's an interesting little spice in there to add.
Oh,
so kind of with the turmeric. So the moment we have ginger, we have turmeric, we have onions, garlic, we have some garlic, and we have the cinnamon that just went in.
The cinnamon, the chilies, and that a little. This one has got a bit of a kick to it.
Which one's that?
This is cloves.
Cloves.
And they're
love cloves.
Bit fierce. Yeah. So we just want a little.
So these are obviously ground.
These are already ground.
These are already ground. Yeah. Can you put whole cloves if you sort of?
No, too much. If you bit into one, it's a bit of a
too much. Okay.
Yeah. You want them brown.
Okay, so brown cloves.
And last of all, we're going to put some dried ginger in.
Dried ginger
as well.
So why the fresh ginger and dried ginger? Just interesting.
Slightly different
from a cooking point of view.
Yeah, slightly different taste. The fresh ginger is sharper, and the dried ginger has got a more rounded flavour to it.
Okay.
Right. So let's have a look and see how that's.
So how's that all looking?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Yeah, we love that. Okay, I'm just going to go over here and cut up some sweet potatoes.
Yep.
Just simply peel them.
I feel a little bit like my 3-year-old daughter, Rumi, when she's helping me cook. She's always delegated to stirring the pot.
Not at all.
Yeah, she's sort of like always delegated to the stirring bits.
No.
Like, here, Rumi, go ahead. Which I'm sure at some point we'll film her on Slice of Yeotown Life.
That would be so cute. That would be so cute.
Get a 3-year-old. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Oh, wait, am I still stirring?
Yeah, you're doing fine with that stirring. That's really good. I'm putting big chunks of red pepper in here.
Big chunks. So maybe can the camera see the big chunks?
Yeah, you chip it so that they can see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
nice big chunks.
So quite big actually. Sort of
You want to know that they're there at the end of cooking.
Okay, yeah, because otherwise they just shrink, don't they?
That's
a lot
right.
of these things get. I mean, it seems like a lot of onions when you first put it. I'm always shocked when I use an onion. I think, oh my goodness, it's so much onion, and then by the end it sort of disappears. You know, and so certainly these kind of dishes, these sort of stews and tagines and
yeah, they do. They
casseroles.
melt, don't they?
Yeah, they melt. So important to note. It might seem like a lot, but once you really get heat on a lot of these things, they shrink to very little. The flavors are all there. That's what's the great thing about it, isn't it? Flavors.
There's some pretty good smells coming.
Yeah, it's some great smells. Yeah. And quite relatively easy. I mean, it's really about the spicing. I think a lot of these.
Yeah, very much so.
Very much so. It's not so difficult to make. You just have to know what spices work with what.
Yeah.
Now, what are we putting in here?
Here we're putting in the sweet potatoes.
All right, sweet
and again,
potatoes.
quite big chunks.
Quite big chunks.
We don't want them to disappear completely.
No, we don't.
We want to know that they're
So
there.
again, if you can see, quite big chunks of sweet potato there. Quite big chunks. And sweet potatoes, I mean, another very healthy
Well, they're
veg, isn't it? I'll grab that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a great, so much better, obviously, than potatoes, which tend to just turn right to sugar.
They've got so much starch in them, haven't they?
Exactly, yeah. And then they have obviously the carotene and the lovely, there we go. And
They've got carotene in.
beta-carotene, the orangey color. Yeah, the orangey.
Okay.
And what is this? More sweet potato?
More
Or is that
sweet
just
potato.
a different color? Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay, now we need it to go back on the heat a bit more.
Alright.
Because what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate some tomato puree.
Okay.
Yeah. And tomato puree has got an enzyme in it that thickens sauces.
Really?
So but you have to fry it first.
You have to fry it first like
You have to
this?
fry it first and then it releases it.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
So I'm just going to come over here and get some.
Now for ease, people could just buy a tomato puree, healthy, sort of organic
absolutely.
tomato puree.
Tomato puree is just tomatoes reduced. You could reduce your own.
You can make your own if you sort of if you have a lot of time.
A lot of time.
You can
It would be a lot of time.
But,
there we go, and I've just ground up some nice black pepper. We'll put that into.
a little bit of black pepper.
Yeah.
Perfect. Wow.
Gorgeous.
It's looking great. It's really looking great. It's definitely one I'm going to be making for kids.
Well, the kids love it. It's a really nice
Kids love
winter
it.
comfort
And
food.
it's also, something sort of kids can help make. Yeah. They love the spices and putting them in, and I know certainly Rumi loves the stirring bit, so this is great.
We'll get the cooking in here,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, now when you feel that that's softening and the onions are softening and the peppers are getting nice and
Yeah,
soft.
onions are softening.
Yeah.
Definitely. Obviously now. Yeah, pretty good. The peppers are quite getting soft now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, in that case we're going to add some stock.
Okay. So this is a sort of high-grade organic vegetable stock that we're using.
Yeah.
And you can make your own if you have time. If not, suggesting getting make sure it's organic.
That's right.
And
a low salt one as well.
Low salt veggie stock is what we use.
Yeah, that's
We don't use meat stocks for our
no.
for
Not
our
at all.
recipes. Obviously you can do whatever you like, but we recommend the sort of organic veggie stocks for these things.
And then the last thing we're going to put
And
in.
about how much stock was that? Sorry, just
That was a pint.
That was a pint.
That
so
was a
pint
pint.
of stock for
So
everything to put
basically,
in.
you're just covering the top of the potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next thing I'm going to put in is 2 tablespoons of nut butter.
Nut butter. Which one is it? Almond.
This one is a peanut one.
A peanut. Okay.
But you could use almond or cashew.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to put that in there, and then you can just blend it in for me. Give it a scrape with the spoon.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's pretty sticky stuff.
That's the real stuff.
It's the real
sticky.
stuff.
The real deal. The real butters are quite sticky.
And this one is just a pure nut butter, so it's got nothing in it but the
Tell me
nuts.
that little sort of trick of butter, peanut butter or butter. I remember a nut butter because I remember when my father was younger, he'd make sort of very similar. It's a West African stew. Obviously, he had meat stuff when we were kids. But he always he would always put the peanut butter, and I always thought it was, as a kid, oh, it's so strange, you're putting sort of peanut butter, because you associate as a child peanut butter with, you know, toast and, you know, your snacks or your sandwiches, and I remember he'd always put a dollop of peanut butter into his sort of stews, and like I said, I mean,
it thickens them.
Yeah, but now I use it more and more. Well, I appreciate it, and I think I'm braver now to use it when I'm cooking peanut butters and sort of savory meals. I never would have thought it, and it's funny. It just brings me back to my childhood when you did that right now.
That's really
just reminded me of my father and just sort of questioning him at the time why he's loved to cook. He loves to cook still. Obviously, he's still with us. He loves to cook, but yeah, the peanut butter. It's funny. Wow, this is, and really just thicken it too.
Really thickens it.
You can kind of see, but
that's it.
Just added to the stock, that peanut butter really added some thickness to it.
It really does, doesn't it?
That's a great little trick. And that was about how much?
That was a pint, but I'm going to put in a little bit more.
Of stock or the peanut butter?
Of stock.
Of stock,
that's thickening up.
And how much was the peanut butter? Sorry, I missed that.
That was 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of
big
peanut butter. So
yeah, 2 happy
I'm a big fan of almond butter. Would that work as well?
Yeah.
Almond butter, starting almond, cashew, some sort of nut butter.
Yeah. Now that, Mercedes, is done.
Wow.
20 minutes.
Oh,
Leave it alone for 20 minutes.
Okay.
At the end of the 20 minutes, then we'll do a bit more to it.
Okay.
Now it just needs to sit there happily.
So 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Till the potatoes are soft.
And then press play. Pause. Put pause.
Press pause.
Go for 20 minutes and then press play, and we'll show you how to
finish
wrap
it
this all
off.
up. Yeah.
That's it.
Great.
That's
Press
it.
play. We'll
There you go.
pause it for a moment. Okay. Cool.
Okay,
I think we're good. Yeah, what do you think? About 20 minutes, so hopefully you've had your winter warming stew brewing for about 20 minutes or so. Let's
now it's time to finish it off.
All right, let's finish it off.
Oh yeah, that's looking great.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, next thing is a tin of kidney beans.
Okay.
Nicely rinsed.
Okay.
Yeah. And a big handful of lovely fresh coriander.
Okay, great.
And that is your winter warming stew.
Yummy. Wow,
That's it. You just need to leave it to sit.
Yeah.
Just so that the beans heat up, but they're already cooked.
Yeah.
And there you have that.
Great.
Yeah, that should keep it all from the door.
And how long, kidney beans, how long do you soak them for if you're soaking them yourself?
Overnight.
Overnight,
You have to be really careful of undercooked kidney beans.
That's what
So I would suggest you use Tentrons.
Yeah.
Yep, then you're just safe.
Yeah.
They have something in it that I think goes into your kidneys. It's not that healthy.
Yeah, so you have to be, because I know from
cooked.
studying, nutrition that the kidney beans have to be really careful when you're done.
That's it.
Okay, I'll come out of your way.
Okay, I'm going to put this on the side now and put on the lid. And then I think to go with, we'll do some brown rice, some brown basmati rice.
Okay.
And some kale.
Okay.
And then we're ready to serve.
Okay. So
job's a good one. Okay, now the kidney beans have warmed up, so this is ready.
All right.
Yeah, and a little tip for you, when you've soaked your kidney beans overnight and you're cooking them, if you put a little tiny bit of bicarbonate of soda into the water, it softens the skins of the beans.
Okay, great.
Just a little tip when you're cooking your beans and things from scratch.
So, okay, good. Now, if you've soaked your beans, but if we've soaked them, we're putting them in here for 10 minutes to let it heat, or is it any different if people don't have time, they use a tin of beans, which happens in life, it's okay.
Either.
And we're trying to do organic beans as well, by the way, please.
That's right.
If you organic. Yeah. They still keep it 10 minutes either way. It doesn't matter.
You just because
let it absorb
you've got
the
cooked beans that you're adding. They've all been cooked properly. Yeah. So you're just adding them at the end, and you want them to heat through.
Do you want me to hold and help?
That's really kind. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. Look at that.
I'm such a good helper.
Yeah. Now you could serve this with brown rice. You could serve it with any of the mixed grains, really. Yeah. And then maybe a green vegetable like kale. And something, a little tip, coconut yogurt. Delicious.
Coconut yogurt, okay, interesting. Yeah, really? What, nice. Like a dollop of coconut yogurt on the top?
Yeah, really.
That's interesting. Yeah, great.
I'm just going to tidy up that dish. Just so it looks perfect.
Yeah.
And then you can show everybody how it's done.
Oh, right. And you put a little bit of kale?
Little bit of kale.
Yeah?
No. You'd cook that and serve
you could cook it, the kale inside. Okay. Good. Perfect. So
there we have.
Yeah, we have
our winter warming stew.
Winter warming stew. Let's move the kale out of the way. I don't know why it's here. There we go. Winter warming stew. And it smells so good. And you know what? You can really smell a little bit of that cinnamon that we could have dashed in, which is amazing. And I can't wait to try this.
And it is really warming and spicy.
Yes, it is really spicy.
It's the one.
I know, I can't wait to try this. Simon, I think this, as I said, Simon's sort of favorite.
He's hovering, isn't he?
I see him lurking in the background. so he sort of shows up conveniently after the work is done.
Oh, that looks amazing.
You want to try a little?
So colourful.
Try a little bit.
See what you think.
After we've slaved away for you, darling.
It's so full of different flavours. That's
Is it good?
absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Dora. That's
My pleasure.
If Simon gives A-OK, then it passes the
Cool.
grade. Thank God.
The band says
Yes.
Yeotown staple.
Yes, definitely so. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed our winter warming stew on Yeotown Life, and let us know what you think and how you get on with it. Thanks so much, Dora. Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure.
Delicious.
So,
Okay.
Can we freeze that?